Welcome to On Chemistry. Always try to do your best. Now, let us see about 100 concepts in organic chemistry. We are seeing it as episode. This is the episode number 6. If you didn't watch previous episodes, I encourage you to go and see. Here, we solve 5 problems step by step. Stay tuned. Let us see the question number 1. The starting metal is orthochloroanisole. In benzene, methoxy group on first position, chlorine on second position. Then you are using sodamide and liquid ammonia. They ask you to find the product. The products are with amines. The amine in the third position or second position are diamination in ortho and meta. From the reactant to product, you have to understand that intermediate is important and amine selectivity is the real question here. The answer is A. Let us see how. The starting metal you have chlorine. Chlorine is the good leaving group. When you use sodamide, the intermediate benzene is forming. The benzene intermediate is important here because the benzene intermediate can form at 2-3 position, not 1-2 position, because 1-2 position violate the valency. So 2-3 position. So 2-3 position is major. Next step you are attacking with amine. Where the amine will attack? Second or third position. The second position lead to anion at third position. Third position lead to anion at second position. But anion at second position can be stabilized by electron withdrawing property of OMe. OMe is the peculiar case in the benzene mechanism because OMe is like CF3. So the product is major, which one is meta. So the hydrogen attached to the ortho position. So the answer is clearly A. Here the concept you should learn is chlorine in benzene. Chlorine in benzene always have the possibility of benzene, which is triple bond. Second thing is anion stability is important in the benzene reaction because benzene reaction decided by the anion stability. Electron withdrawing group promote the meta, electron donating group promote the ortho. Then the question number 2. The starting metal you have phenyl attached with alpha beta unsaturated ketone. You have methyl above the plane. They are using lithium aluminum hydride. They ask you to find the product. The product can be of 4 types with the alcohol attachment. The reduction happen whether the alcohol is above the plane or below the plane or both in the syn fashion or in the anti fashion, or the double bond is reduced or not. So from the reactant to product you should learn the special rule is involved and lithium aluminum hydride selectivity is important here. The answer is A. Let us see how. The starting metal you have ketone and you have the nucleophilic attack. The nucleophile here is H minus here. Here the 3 different groups are there. It dictated by Graham's rule. Graham's rule says based on the size of the functional group, the nucleophile H minus will attack. Here bulky groups are phenyl, then bulky is methyl, which is medium, then hydrogen is the smaller one. So the nucleophile attack always between the smaller side and medium side, not on the big side. It's a simple reason, steric effect. This is called Graham's rule. The concept can be simply understood by whether you have to know big group is syn or anti. Big group is syn means the product will take the position of the medium group. Here medium group is methyl there. So methyl is above the plane, so hydrogen also above the plane. If it is big group in anti, you will have reverse. It will take smaller position group. So the Graham's rule dictates the attack of the nucleophile. This is the important concept here. Then the question number 3. The starting metal you have quaternary salt and you have 4-dihydroxy compound with chiral center and you have sulfoxide, which is a kind of velate formation. You have phenyl and ethyl attached. They ask which is optically active. So there are the 4 choices. So whether A is active or B is active or C is active. The question is about which one is active, which one dictate the optical activity. From the question you might realize the question is really about origin of optical activity. The answer is C. Let us see how. Let us see one by one. First let us see A. A you have quaternary ammonium salt. Quaternary ammonium salt shape is tetrahedral. Tetrahedral means the nitrogen attached with 4 different functional groups here: phenyl, benzyl, and vinyl, and methyl. So 4 different groups, chiral, so it's optically active. Definitely mirror image is not superimposable. Then we will see C. C has sulfur oxide, but it has one lone pair also. So if you redraw perfectly, you have also again tetrahedral structure. It's like carbon, it is chiral. The mirror image don't superimpose each other, so it's optically active. Then let us see the B. B has 2 chiral carbon, but it's optically inactive. Let us see how it is possible. The configuration you should try it. If it is reversed to each other, it has the possibility of mirror plane, because mirror plane always have opposite conformation. So if you redraw separately, you might get the mirror plane on the middle. So it's optically inactive. So A and C are optically active, B is optically inactive. Here the concept you should know is, even though it has a chiral center, it optically inactive. Then the question number 4. The starting metal is dihydroxy compound and they given the product which is attached diethyl group. They ask you to find the reagent. The reagent is trimethyl orthoacetate and PTSA, toluene sulfonic acid, or 2-methoxypropene with PTSA and base. So from the reaction to product you might guess new 3 carbons are added and the addition is syn addition here. So you have to guess the product based on this one. The answer is C. Let us see how. The answer is C, because C contains the possibility of ketone generation here. So if you use para-toluene sulfonic acid, it's the acid, it cleaves the ether there, so you have alcohol. If you redraw nicely, you have ketoenol tetamerism, so you have ketone there. So you react with ketone with this dihydroxy, syn dihydroxy compound, you have the protected ketone there. This is called protecting chemistry. The ketone is protected by 1,2-diol. So the answer is clearly C. You are using para-toluene sulfonic acid and 2-methoxypropane. Here you have to learn 2 important concepts. One is 1,2-diol protect the ketone, because it is chemically making the CO inert. Second thing is ester cleavage by acid. Always the cleaving product will have stable compound. Here cleavage don't happen with CO because it's attached with sp2 bond. So CH3 leaves there, you have alcohol. Then the question number 5. The starting metal you have many functional group which is attached with middle carbon, alkene, alkyne, acid, and below the hydrogen there. Here they ask you to find IUPAC name. It may look simple but is very hard and twisted. Whether the configuration is R or S, or they are asking whether triple bond or double bond get preference here. So from the reactant and the choices you might guess the configuration is important here and functional group priority is the real question there. The answer is D. Let us see how. The starting metal you have alkyne and alkene. Here the question is really about which one you will give priority. While finding the configuration, you have to give preference to the triple bond because it is equivalent to carbon attached with 2 other carbon. So double bond get next to it. So if we give ABC, the carboxylic acid is first, then the triple bond, then the double bond. So ABC, hydrogen is on back side. So the configuration is anti-clockwise, which is yes. Then while giving the naming, IUPAC naming, if there is a double bond and triple bond in equal position, you have to give double bond the priority. Yeah, you heard it right. Double bond get main priority. So it should be assigned as the higher and main chain. So the main chain is the double bonded one. So side chain is alkyne. So the name will be propynyl and 5-enic acid. So the answer is clearly D. Here the concepts you should learn is 2. For IUPAC, higher priority go to alkyne. For configuration finding, higher priority go to alkyne. So double bond gets in IUPAC, triple bond gets in configuration. That's all from this episode. I hope it was easy. Thanks for watching. If you have any suggestion, comment below. Stay tuned for next episode.